Hey, so greetings and welcome back. So today we're going to focus on is that we're trying to get this application to run in a Docker container. So the team that back for app, they said they had issues. So we're definitely going to try to resolve that today. So basically what we're going to have is we're going to build out this image and then hopefully we can get this to run this way. So let's see how this looks and then if not, we're going to see if there's any issues here. Right, so basically there's copy the Docker ignore, right? There's no Flask app, right? There's just the application here. So I think for all intents and purposes, I want to save this as dockerfire.actual. And then I want to edit this original. No, this is for app. And then this is going to be the local dockerfire here. So what I want to try to do now, right? I just want to copy the whole directory into the application, right? And then I think the DB should fail because there's no SQL port, right? But what I really want to try to do is I want to try to get this application to run here. So I think with that, we go to app.py. What we can do is we can, okay, so yeah, it's kind of important that those cron tests don't get run. But I think even in configs, it's more important that I don't even try to connect to the database. So I'm just going to silence all these out. Well, we're actually going to hold on to that. So let's go ahead and build this Docker file. Less. So I'm going to say here, so I'll say Docker build. Say flask local is 0. So let's see how this looks. So while that downloads, we're going to take our time. All right, so there it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to run the image now. All right, so let's say docker.run. And then I believe it's for 8080. Container. All right, and then I don't need this on any network because, and then port 8080, we want to bind 8080 to 8080, or you could just check in that application, it's fine. But since we're here, actually, I'm just gonna leave it out. I'm gonna SSH into the Docker continuously. But if you want to access it from your local, right, you just bind it like this. So now you just gotta specify the image. And I think for that, I already specified a log image here. So let's go out to Docker desktop. Let's see where this is. All right, good. So look at the images. And specify the image. So let's see how this kind of runs out, right? So Unicorn kind of works. So I don't know. Yeah, so I won't be able to listen. Yeah, I won't be able to get in there. Okay, so it looks like we had some sort of error, right? And basically kind of complained that it can't connect to MySQL So that's fine. And then I think for all intents and purposes, right, what I want to do is I probably want the application to run there, but there's just no SQL to connect to, right? So I think what we want to try to do with this SQL manager, go to configs, is I might not want to try to connect right away, but I think hopefully, the application doesn't complain that this is missing. So let's go ahead and build the image again. And I think this copy step. Let's pause. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just delete this container. Now I'll try to run the application again. So hopefully this time, yeah, so now it's gonna decide to fail. So basically what's happening here, environment variables are missing, so let's kind of add them in. Alright, so I set all my environment variables, so yep, I gotta build this out again. Let that copy. Build. So I'll let it build again. Alright, so now, this is kind of stable now. We should be good to go. So now I'm going to SSH into it, right, with the exact command. Bash. Right, so now if I just do curl, we'll say 8080. Yep, I get hello world. LT. See? Okay, so it's kind of complaining. There's no SSL certificate. Health. Right, and then there's my values. Alright, just for one more time, and there's my values. Yeah, alright, so that's how to